Notice anything different? Hi guys, this is the Ginger Fan Man 92 here. I'm coming back to you today with a remake video of my Craftmade Max Air 29 ceiling fan. And if you notice, it is now four-bladed. I found out recently from another group of collectors that this fan in the mid-2000s is a 4-5 blade fan. Did not know that. Let's go take a look at it. As you see, the date tag should be up here, right up here. And this one, I believe, is dated 2004. And you can take a look at the Craftmade logo right here. But if you notice, it's four-bladed. Quite small. Very small fan, indeed. This thing is 29 inches. Very, very, very small. Let's take a look at and see what she does. We're going to start up here on low. And yes, these fans are great, especially for closets, bathrooms, hallways, anywhere you have a confined small space. The Max Air 29 is a good fan for that. These fans are still made today, but they are known now as the Piccolo, and they still come in 3 different finishes, which is brushed nickel, as you see here, white, and now they come in flat black. Personally, I'd love to own a flat black Piccolo. It'd be a cool addition to the brushed nickel one I already currently own. These fans, I'm not entirely sure when the first production run of these started, but they had started, I believe, in the early to mid 90s. Let's go ahead and crank this fan up on medium. And if you notice, it definitely has a nice little aesthetic low speed here. I definitely like it. In terms, I could say this is probably one of my favorite small room ceiling fans. And it definitely has a nice look to it. It almost puts it in perspective of the decorative, because it uses the same motor housing as the 42-inch decoratives with the pretzel style blade arms. But yes, this is definitely a good little fan. If I may end up having this a permanent install somewhere. I just haven't figured out where I would want it as a permanent install. More than likely, probably my dining room, if I had to pick a place for it, just because it's the perfect size for it and everything else. Let's go ahead and crank it on high and see what she really does. And yes, there is a little bit of wobble to it, but that's because the ceiling outlet isn't the greatest, but it's okay. And as you see, this thing is flying. Personally, I think it goes faster with the 4 blades than it does the 5. Definitely a cool little fan, nonetheless, and I really like it, and I'm glad I have it a part of my collection. But I know now they're not 4-5 blade adaptable. To my knowledge, I haven't really experienced any of the newer Piccolo ceiling fans, but the Max Air 29 definitely Definitely flies for a little ceiling fan. Like, it's blowing some papers around on my coffee table just alone right now. I really can't say much about it, but we're gonna go ahead and let this thing coast down. And yes, I'm going to post a link in the description for the 5-blade video as well. And I will post this link to the 5-blade video as well for the 4-blade edition. I'm definitely glad that the collecting community showed me about this feature, because I would have never known about that until they had told me about it. You guys are awesome, and if you guys do find this video, I really appreciate you for showing me this feature. Honestly, I prefer these kind of fans with 4 blades over 5. But anyways, this is the Ginger Fan Man 92 here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the channel. And y'all have a wonderful day.